My name is Mr. T. Hag, and welcome back to the Square Table. I am joined, of course, by the lovely furry is Mr. Alex Hamster 2105.
Hello.
And of course, IonPickaxe HD.
Hi.
Right. What's going on?
We're here to talk about stuff, as we do.
Topics
And stuff and things. And we have a list. I have a list in front of me. I don't know if anyone else does, but I do.
I do too. Yep, I got it open.
The first item on the list is the Square Table channel. How's it all going there?
Oh, it's going alright, right?
Yeah.
I think, maybe, possibly.
Think so?
Doing good.
Like 22 subscribers or so.
Looking at Sean
I
with this
think
one, really.
23, I think. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm looking at Sean with this one because he quite likes the Square Table channel.
Yeah. Wait, why?
You logged onto it in the week expecting them to have released another video, and then you remembered that you were actually the person that releases the videos.
Yeah, oh yeah. I actually do like listening to it. Like, I'll sit there and listen to the whole recording. It's got 23 subscribers, but yeah, I'll be sitting there. It's like, wake up. Oh, hey, I should probably check, and then I realize, wait, I'm the one that I'm part of it. Never mind.
That's got to be a good sign for. That's got to be a sign of a good channel, though, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That you're anxious to see more content, even though you're the one making the content.
No, you haven't done it yet. Yeah.
We got our outtakes video criticized.
Did it
For
get criticised?
us messing about.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see that. I missed
No,
that.
it's you know that there's a guy in Flix who also made a podcast, and I said on his video that they maybe should not mess about as much, because all they do in most of the time is just sit there, yell at each other, and throw enchantments at each other. And
Oh, here it is. You're one to
Elite
talk
Game
about
Guy,
messing
you
around in podcasts.
well,
Maybe I did see that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, maybe I did see that. Cool.
yeah.
Well, the outtakes was
And then-
good. The outtakes worked quite well. I was quite pleased with
Yeah.
that.
That guy, the Dramoner guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got retweeted or whatever in that thing, so. It's like, how have I not heard about this?
Yes, that was good.
Oh, it's
yes.
fairly new.
Yeah, that was.
Another new.
It's the news is spreading. The word is spreading.
This is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
23 people love us.
Soon.
But more
millions.
people
Six of
watch
them
it.
are us.
More people watch it.
Shh.
Yeah, I would imagine most of them are Scott.
Yeah. There's different accounts.
Yeah.
God bless him.
So that's gone well. The first two videos gone well. This is obviously going to be the third video, unless we do the fourth one before we do the third one. We could do them out of order.
Oh my God.
That's stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, next item on the list then. Moving on. I've got Sean's Salvation Army thing. Sean wanted to have a rant about
Sean's Sally Army, you mean?
Well, yeah, I can't spell salvation, so I just put Sally.
Okay. So
I
I'm
looked
gonna
at
throw it down.
Go on, throw it down.
Oh, you looked at it, right, Mr. Thaggar?
No,
Hey,
I
Thaggar?
looked at it. It said Sally Army. I was like, what? Who's Sally?
That's what I was wondering. Okay, so basically, we had a huge tornado in F5, EF5. You guys know that?
The Fujita scale.
Yeah, it's the
No,
highest
no
you
idea.
can go, and basically it ripped apart the town next to me, and so Salvation Army, Sally Army, raised like over $3 million, and only 20% of it in the last 3 years, I believe, has actually been spent on the tornado stuff, so there's a lot of money unaccounted for, and a lot of people are angry about it.
Yeah.
Where's it gone?
I don't know. They still have it. They just haven't used it for anything.
Where's
They-
this
they-
20% percentage come from?
Basically, that's what they've said.
Oh,
So-
what the Salvation Army themselves have said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they spent a lot of it, well, the 20%, on like feeding people after the tornado, giving them like
yeah, and the
clothes
rest they
and
spend
stuff.
on candy for themselves.
Well,
Bad bastards.
Salvation Army do actually pay their collector
employees?
peoples. Yeah, the charitable
they?
collection people. They're not volunteers. They are actually paid.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work there.
Which is a bit of a small niggle with the Salvation Army, but the rest of the work
Yeah.
they do is quite good. But I
Yeah.
don't think they need to pay their charitable people to go round in pubs at night collecting.
No.
Yeah.
Should
I
all
didn't
be-
realise
Yeah.
they paid them. Wow.
Yeah, they do. They're one of the few that do, I think, actually.
That's where I'm gonna work when I grow up.
There you go.
There's ambition.
What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm gonna be a paid volunteer.
Yeah, yeah. I want to be a paid. Is it volunteering if you're paid?
Well, you're volunteering to be paid.
Okay, charitable. You're a charitable person.
Yeah.
Yes.
There,
Who's getting paid?
making money.
So yeah, so that was.
That was.
It was.
Yeah,
It definitely
Yeah.
was. It was definitely Sean's rant about the Salvation Army covered.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think next, Furry
Oh.
wanted to talk about who he thought was going to be winning Eurovision.
But that was last night,
That
yeah.
was last night, so
So we know
yeah,
it was Captain
was,
Sausage.
Captain Sausage. Yeah.
Captain's. I didn't. Was it a lady with a beard? That's all I've
Yes.
been hearing
Yes,
so far.
yes.
Well,
So
it's-
it's a gay person who sprays himself a beard on and then puts a wig on and a
That
dress.
was that's not sprayed
sounds
on.
like a
That's
lady.
real.
No, it's not.
It is.
Apparently it's not.
It was hairy. I saw it. It had
Maybe
hair.
he stuck himself on there. But apparently he can't grow a beard.
So-
Oh, that'll
so-
be the injections that does that then.
Can I say
Well,
something before I
this
forget
is not
it?
him in normal
Yeah.
life. He doesn't
Yeah.
walk around as a woman. It's just a character. Oh, sorry.
All right. So speaking of like movie type stuff, there's a movie theater in the town nearby that got hit by the tornado and all.
Mhm.
And I think Friday morning they found a dead person in it.
No, no.
And do you know that movie Neighbors with like Zac Efron or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
he was watching that and he had a heart attack and no one noticed.
Oh,
And he sat in the movie theater dead all night. And then they found him in the morning and the police are like, well, that's that. And they haven't even done anything. So
Well, what can
no,
they do?
no.
Yeah.
true.
He's been dead for like a good 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I want to sit in his seat.
Funnily enough, I was speaking. I'm off track. So my mate say he's trained to become an ambulance paramedic.
Mhm.
And he's currently a technician. We were talking about hearts and stuff, and apparently, if you die, like say you have a heart attack, for example,
You have a heart attack.
yeah, you've had a heart attack. You've got about 8 minutes until you're completely. Yeah, that's it. You're dead.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
So if they don't get it within 8, I'm just thinking, how long would it take an ambulance to get there normally? It's much longer than 8 minutes.
Ambulances are super
Realistically.
expensive too.
Yeah, but just think, you've got 8 minutes, and that's it. Then you're dead. There's nothing they can do. Completely
Right.
nothing you can do.
I'm all
It's
right.
just like,
I'm reasonably safe because where I live, there's quite a lot of old people's homes around, and there's usually an ambulance parked just up the road because 90% of their calls come from this area.
I've got
Oh, okay.
ambulance whizzing past like all day. Every like 15 minutes, there's an ambulance going past my house.
You know,
Yeah,
it'd be
but
better if
15
the
minutes-
ambulance. It'd be better if the ambulance parked down the hill so they could put the old person on a gurney and shove them down the hill, and then they just land right next to the ambulance.
There was one year because we go in for this flower competition as a village, and it's poncy, pretentious thing, but
All right.
it looks pretty at the end of it. But one year, right in front of one of the big old people's homes, they did these fancy raised wooden flower beds, and it just looked like they were stacking coffins up outside the old people's home.
They were getting ready.
Oh no.
Bring out your dead.
That's going to be
Bring
so
out your
insensitive.
Monty Python.
Oh my god. Oh, I'd like to see the flowers one day and the corpses.
Yeah, they
So-
just while we're waiting, we'll just fill them with flowers. That's pretty.
What does Russia booed mean?
Oh yeah, Russia got booed all the way through it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, during Eurovision?
yeah, because of their.
And they tried their best getting someone who can't get booed. They're like 15-year-old girls or whatever.
17-year-old twins. Yeah.
Well, they
They
look
get-
like they're like 15 or 14, but yeah.
Well, it's
I mean, they get-
popular with Rolf Harris, that one.
Oh god. Controversial.
Conspiracy.
So they got booed all the way through.
Anytime Russia did anything, they got booed for it. Yeah,
What about the Ukraine? Do they just get a million cheers?
they got well cheered. But-
Okay, explain what that means by what Eurovision? Is it like America's Got Talent type thing?
No,
It's dumb.
Everyone comes up with a song and an act, and then everyone goes off to a country and they all perform and sing and dance and have a really good time, and then someone wins, and then they host
Huh.
it next year.
Yeah, like
Oh.
like every country gives points to a country of their choice, and then less points to another country of their choice, and
Yeah.
then
What-
they count all the points up, and whoever wins, whoever gets the most points wins and hosts the
Yeah.
next year's one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And once upon a time it was about singing songs. Now it's all about interpolitical, continental
Yeah.
love and hate of European places.
Once they
And
let
for
the
a
Eastern
I
Bloc
like
in.
I like how France got last with their mustache song.
Oh, that was terrible. But France always
Moustache.
do tank it, don't they?
Mustache. What?
France always do tank it because they sing in French. They insist on singing in French,
Oh, really?
and that's you're doomed to fail because French isn't a good language for writing songs in.
Is it not?
No.
I thought French was all romantic and lovely.
Oh, it is when it's spoken, but not when it's sung. When it's sung, it sounds like
Germany realized that a
someone
long
flushing a
time ago,
toilet.
so they started singing in English.
Yes,
Yeah.
they just haven't got the hang of it yet. 'Cause
Oh, Germany's song this year was terrible.
That
as well,
was. It was all about should you sleep with your friend or not.
though. Yeah, shag your
Yes,
friend.
you
your
should.
own.
That's
What was our song?
Children of the Universe by
Yeah.
Party in the
Molly,
USA.
crap.
Molly Hairy Ringpiece or something. I can't remember.
Last year for Germany, it was actually Cascada. She's German, but you know she is more famous in America than anywhere else.
I'm
So,
confused.
how's
Okay.
about that Oculus Rift, guys? Huh?
Ooh, that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
smooth link there. That was
Buttery
seamless.
transition.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've been asked
about it?
to talk about the Oculus Rift. Does anyone know anything about the Oculus
Yeah.
Rift?
I'm
well.
gonna play devil's advocate and just say I don't really give a shit
Yeah, same.
True.
about the Oculus Rift.
True.
Because I when I first saw it, whatever the hell it was, I thought, oh, I'm gonna back that on Kickstarter because I really like the look of it. Because it was like $300, and I thought I'm gonna take a punt on it, and I completely forgot and didn't do it. And now I see it, and I was like, oh, Oculus Rift is great, and you see the games on it, and they just look really shit.
There's
Well,
one that
Anyway,
one of the YouTubers I watch does, and he was talking about how basically you and another person sit across the room and you put it on the thing, and
Yeah.
there's a table between you, and like you both are a little knight, and you can run around on the table and like climb up the other person and stuff. But
Right.
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, the thing what you said, Hago, it looks crap. Well, they do have really shitty monitors in the one
Yeah.
they just had now, but they updated it. The new one has a bit better, and they're planning to get to
Aren't they
like
going for
1080p.
HDs? Yeah, they're going for the
Yeah.
Yeah, I
1080.
mean, the problem is even if you get a 4K 1080p 100 hertz wonderful monitor, you've still got a monitor 3 inches from your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now my eyes at that range can't focus on anything, even if it's the most crystal clear picture in the world. So the reason I didn't buy one was because I forgot, but then when I did remember, I was like, I can remember old things when you had a screen that close to your face. It just made me feel sick. So
I think it would just give me motion sickness. So
yeah, this is it. I mean, technology-wise, great idea, love it, but I've yet to see anything on it that made me go, "Oh, I really want that."
I
Yeah.
remember. I have fond, happy memories because I'm one of those old people type things.
Oh,
of
God,
the,
yeah.
The original virtuality headset units.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Because when I went to university in Nottingham, probably 20 years ago now.
Hey.
They had Legend Quest there, which was 4 of those headset things in a shop front window, and you
Yep.
could pay so much to go in there for like 10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and mess around in a dungeon. They were planning this whole free roaming world experience, but they never got past level 4 on the dungeon because the programmers were garbage. It was good because every time they updated it and added a bit more,
Yeah.
they asked us to come in and troubleshoot and find all the bugs for them.
Oh really?
And we
Right.
because we were shiftless students that didn't do anything, like Alex now, and we were just walking past all the time, so they'd drag us in and say, see if there's any bugs in there. So we go in there and play for hours. It was good fun, but
Those
it
those
was,
are the old headsets that weighed like 100
Yep.
tons. Yeah, I
Yep.
remember those.
Each of those units was $60,000 a pop,
Damn.
and
that reminds me of
the
something.
resolution was garbage. But once you got used to it, it was really, really good fun, and it was totally immersive. Having the headset that close to you, wrapped around you, is totally immersive. It is. I mean, I would be tempted to go for an Oculus Rift, having used the virtuality stuff in the past.
Well, maybe you should get the Oculus Rift and do it for your subscribers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they
Maybe
can't
go blind,
they
but
can't get the
for
full
yourself.
benefit of it.
No,
can
there's
they?
there's no point getting
no-
an Oculus
yeah.
Oculus Rift and then recording with it.
It
Yeah,
just looks
it's just
dodgy when
retarded.
you try and record it.
Yeah.
No, just
How mu-
record you record yourself sitting there.
Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
That-
much is the new Dev 2 kit? Is it like $300?
It's
400?
Dev 3's coming out soon, I know.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I think I might be tempted eventually, but not till they've ironed out all the wrinkles and they've proved that it's not going to kill your eyesight completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, hopefully with Facebook behind it, they should be able to pump £100 bajillion into developing it and get it out nice and quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's
We'll
the
see.
plan, I'm
I might
guessing.
just wait for
Only in
Google
the
Glass.
future.
Google Glass looks even stupider.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I
No,
want to be
it-
able to blink and take a picture.
I don't want that because I guarantee the online thing will be just full of
You're like
pictures of
sitting on
people's
toilet,
wangs.
having a shit, wearing a Google Glass. You have to
Yeah.
blink, and suddenly you just took a picture of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
it's just-
tweeted it straight away.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be the world's biggest security nightmare.
Yeah, a lot of bars around America are banning them already.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
No one wants pictures in the bar, I guess.
And swimming
No.
pools. I would imagine swimming pools will ban them too.
Yeah.
You
It's just
kidding
having
me? Waterproof? Oh, all the case companies that'll come up with like a waterproof case.
Oh God.
You can like sit in the shower and you're like, tweet at Furry. And it'll be like, at Furry in the shower.
Yeah, that's when I use Twitter.
Hashtag shower power.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Close my Twitter account.
Yeah.
Burn my
Hashtag
eyes
lawsuit.
We know what to do then.
Well, if someone gave me an Oculus Rift and or Google Glass, I'd be happy to play without it. But I'm not going to go out and buy one.
Yeah.
Just because,
I don't think-
like you said, recording it,
Yeah.
it looks dodgy.
There's no point in trying to record it. You might as well just record 2D. Mind you,
Yeah.
you can record Minecraft in 3D if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It does two colour things.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, that does.
You gotta wear the glasses, don't you?
Yeah. But you have to wear glasses for any form of 3D, don't you?
Shut up! Not real life.
Because it's a big fake thing, isn't it? Your eyes aren't
Yeah.
designed to see a 2D image in 3D,
That's it.
and it fucks with
All,
your brain.
like all those movies, I think Avatar did a really good job.
I've
Yeah,
not
but
seen
it's still
Avatar
it's still
in
it's still a two-dimensional image that's fake 3D sort of thing, and your
Yeah.
brain's just
Well,
not-
nowadays they make a lot of
designed
movies that
for
are
it.
actually meant to be seen in 3D.
yeah. Yeah. But it's still
They kind of shoehorn it in with a lot of films, I think.
Yeah, they do like
Yeah.
all these really big open scenes
Oh, the
that like
worst-
spin
the worst-
around.
The worst thing I think is when they like make 3D movies just for the sake. Hey, it's a 3D movie, so we need to have stuff flying at the face
Yeah.
of the people.
Gravity
Like
was supposed to be good.
Resident Evil did that. It's got so many scenes. Like I was shooting 2D, but it's got so many scenes where it's like a bullet is flying out of the screen. It's like, yeah, I think this was designed for 3D.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's unnecessary.
IonPickaxe is now following me on Twitter.
All right.
Good to know. Good to
Interesting.
know. So moving on from Oculus Rift, which we're all kind of about.
Jamna
We're
wants
moving
to
on
talk,
to
us to talk about Star Citizen.
I don't.
Yes.
I did watch something about Star Citizen because I didn't know what it was, but I forgot what it was now.
Agus,
Don't
you're-
forget
you're
to say
I'm all
don't forget to
signed
say
up.
who came up with it.
Yeah, Dramona.
Yeah, I
it was
did
Dra-
say
Dra-
that.
Dramona.
Come up with the
Oh,
idea.
whoops!
I
I was
did
busy
say drama.
tweeting Furry.
What, are you in the shower?
Yeah, I don't want that.
Maybe you should actually check that, Furry.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That may or may not be what I said.
Okay,
power.
Hag,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about Star Citizen? Because
Yeah,
you seem to know
Star-
the most about it.
Well, basically, Furry again is probably the only person to remember like Frontier Elite on the Amiga and stuff like that.
Ooh, long
The
time
space,
ago. Yeah.
the space exploration games of old. Well, the problem is that the space exploration games of old were awesome. You had like Elite, and then there was kind of things like Microsoft tried to kick it off again with Freelancer, which didn't do a particularly good job. And yeah, there's been loads of awesome space games. Frontier Elite, Conflict Free Space, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, Star Citizen is it's an open world space exploration game in which you are a dude and you fly around in space, and apparently you can do whatever you like.
Can you be a
I've gone
lady?
back
I
pretty
don't,
good.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
a dude flying around space. I want to be a lady flying around
You
space.
can be a lady flying around in space. You can fly
You
around.
can be a
just-
dude at first and then be a lady.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
excellent.
It's always open, but I like the idea of it because it's
Furry,
been
don't
entirely-
let anyone
And
tell
call
you what gender you can't
call
be.
yourself
Thank
Conchita
you.
Wurst, which means pussy sausage.
Cool.
Oh, I dig it.
Cool. And I can
That's,
enter
which is-
Eurovision, or I could enter
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Galaxy Vision.
Galaxy Vision.
That'd
Apart
be cool.
from America, leave America
Yeah,
out of it.
yeah. Apart from America.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is sounds like fun, sort of this free roaming.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Like, what's the pricing of it? Or is it going to be free, but
basically,
you don't get
it's-
shit?
No, it's all been kickstarted, funded, or crowdsourced, or whatever you want to start it
Yeah.
off. So basically, you buy a ship, and the amount
Yeah.
of ship that you buy depends on the donation
Yeah.
you give.
Because I looked at the website today and I was like, yeah, you can buy the ship and you get the ship and the 2 months space insurance and
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
It
is it
did
all
say that on
about
the
is it all
website.
about trading or fighting?
It's all about whatever you want it to be. I mean, basically, again, the ship that I've bought a ship, which is kind of a middle ground between a fighter and a transport. So it hasn't got much cargo space in it, but it's designed for shooting stuff. But then if you spend more money and give the game more money, you can buy a massive cargo freighter, so you could just be a trader.
Could you earn those anyway? Would you actually have to donate to get those, or could you actually earn those?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think the way it works is you can just buy the ships as and when you want, but the game's got the ship insurance.
Because I would rather actually have to earn it, so I wouldn't run out of stuff to do in the game so fast.
You probably could do that. I don't see. I would imagine it's not all just buy a ship with money and then have at it. But the way that you pay monthly, obviously for a subscription to play it, that covers your insurance. So if somebody blows up your ship, you get another one back.
Oh,
so
kind of like
it's insured.
Kind of like Grand Theft Auto, with whenever someone blows up your car, they have to pay you for it and all that.
Yeah, so people are less likely just to go on rampaging murder sprees because they're going to have to foot the bill for it.
Yeah,
so they're trying to do it, but I think the way they're doing it is it's going to be majority of it's going to be PvE, so player versus enemy. You have a job to fly off and ship some cargo from X to Y, but there'll be areas of space that are all PvP, so you can purposely fly into there if you fancy a fight.
How have they decided what they're gonna do with someone that like doesn't have money or hardly anything, like blows up your ship and they can't like pay for it or anything? Or does it actually come out of them, or do you get it from the insurance?
Well, presumably you get it from the insurance, and the insurance then have to chase up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not like I said, at the moment all they've released is the hangar module, which allows you to walk around and look at your ship in 3D and climb in and out of it and stuff. But soon the dogfighting module's coming out.
Oh,
so you
cool.
can actually fly the ships you bought around into some dogfights, and then in the near future they'll be bringing in the all the rest of the stuff. I don't know when it's actually coming out. It's coming out. I think it might be this year, end of this year. I think.
Oh, cool.
But keep your eye on it.
Speaking of games coming out, who's excited for Watch?
Damn that transition. Damn.
Yeah, Watch Dogs. I've pre-ordered the deluxe edition. I don't know what that actually gets me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think I did the deluxe edition as well.
Yeah,
I got it for 22 quid of cdkeys.com. That's great.
I did nothing.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, you got a toaster. You're not allowed to play good games.
No.
Shut your
Fisherman's the one with the toaster. Sean's the one with the microwave.
Hey, quiet. Hell, my microwave. Ooh, cool. I can give people radiation poisoning. No, my computer's here. My computer's all here. It's just not put together. We might have a problem too.
Oh?
Why?
Well, online, everywhere I've looked, it says my graphics card needs 150 watts. But on the box, it says it needs 400. And my power supply is 300.
Yeah, definitely. What graphics card is it?
GTX 650 Ti.
Yeah, you might
2 GB.
You might be pushing things with a 300 watt supply.
Yeah, you might have been pushing things anyway with the 300 watt supply.
Yeah. Well, actually, everything else was with the normal 650 was actually like 250 max on the wattage, so I wasn't worried or anything.
Plus, if it's a 300 watt power supply, I doubt it's even kicking out 300 watts unless it's a real quality brand. Because there's some loophole you can do on cheaper power supplies where you can say OMG 1000 watts, but reality only kicks out about 400.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind 400. That's all I need.
To be fair, I'd say you're probably best just buying an 800 watt and having done with it, and it's yours forever.
Yeah.
And if it goes wrong, most like I know, I think it's Corsair give a lifetime warranty on the supply. So even if it goes pop, you just send it back and get another one.
Yeah, I think I've got a Corsair one.
But
We'll have to
give it
just,
a crack. Give it a go. See if it'll work. See if it'll fly.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You don't have to buy everything again.
I mean,
No,
worst case,
I'll
it'll
only
just-
have to.
power supplies aren't the worst thing in the world to buy.
No.
I'll probably send back the current one I have if it doesn't work, and then like get a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst case, it'll just brown out and the system will just stop.
Yeah.
Like, you won't like do any damage to anything. It'll just run out of juice literally and just fly over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 800. I think I've got 800 in mine.
Yeah, 800 should be fine. How much do those run for usually?
It depends again, it depends on cost and stuff, because like the Corsair ones, again, I'm not endorsing Corsair, just that's what I'm allowed to buy. I think you
Do
get
this
a lifetime
every
warranty.
time. Just brand
Corsair-
name boy.
Corsair's good. I've got the RAM from Corsair.
Yeah,
as
I've got
well.
Corsair RAM.
Yeah.
How much did you say, Thaggar?
It depends on what you want. Like I say, there's some loophole that allows cheap. One thing I say is never, ever, ever buy a cheap power supply.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that if it goes pop, you can do serious damage to everything.
Yep.
So, I'd say realistically, get yourself an 800, somewhere between 800 and 1000 watts. And therefore, it's always going to be there. You're always going to have enough power for everything. That's probably going to set you back between, I guess this is going to be in pounds, somewhere between 60 and 100 quid.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
But
like
again,
$100+.
Yeah.
It's about 100.
Oh, that's not
bucks.
bad at all.
$100
Yeah.
to $150 sort of thing.
Yeah, like I say, you don't want to go crazy on it, but you don't want to
Right.
go cheap on it, because if you go cheap and it goes bang, it can take everything else out with it.
Yeah, it's good to get a good flexible one as well, so when you change the rest of your system, you can actually manage to reconnect everything.
Yeah, try and get modular if you
Yeah.
can.
So,
Which will allow-
Mr.
which will allow you-
Hacker,
Yes.
you were talking about, did you say sleeping dogs or something like that?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. How would you feel if they made a microtransaction?
Oh! Wow, that was smooth. We've missed one on the list though.
Yeah, but
Wait, which
yeah.
one?
The COD trailer.
The fishy,
Oh,
fish
oh.
trailer.
Oh crap! What would you? Never mind.
But it was remarkable, even though
No,
it was,
that was seamless.
yes.
Thank you.
Go on. Do your microtransactions bit now then.
We'll
We'll
do
go
the
back to the
microtransaction. All right. Well, basically, I don't want to. This could turn into a horrible swearing rant, so I'll try and keep it simple.
Go for it.
Basically,
Go for it.
Plants vs Zombies. I love that game. I played it a ridiculous amount of time. Plants vs Zombies 2. What was it? Garden Warfare.
Something
Was
like
mentioned
Yeah.
ages ago, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm definitely going to get that." Anyway, it came out on console a good few months back, and the PC version never turned up. And me and Psychic were discussing where the hell is it, and all of a sudden, last couple of weeks, they announced, "Oh, it's coming to PC, and by the way, we've now added microtransactions into the game, so you can now buy stuff." And we were like, "Okay,
All right.
that's dumb. A, the game isn't free. Okay, so you're paying 30 quid for the game, and then you've got microtransactions on top of it. So." Now, there was a couple of reviews. I think there was a guy, is it Takatu? I can't remember the name of the online webzine. Is it Takatu or something or other?
Never heard
Can't
of it.
remember what it's called. Anyway, someone was like, oh, thank God they've added microtransactions into the game. Now I can buy stuff, and it'll make it easier
What?
to get the things I want.
That's not
And
how
it's
you
just
do
like,
it.
Hang on, are you really fucking stupid? Because if the game is that difficult to get the stuff in the first place, it's been engineered to be that difficult.
Yeah.
And therefore, having the option of buying stuff to make it easier, they're not doing you a favour by doing this. Do you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
purposely made it difficult, so you go, oh, I wish I could pay £10 and get that extra stuff, and then my life's happy. No!
Yeah. No,
What?
no.
What? And it just made me really freaking out. I mean, like TF2 and Valve, they've got the right idea when it comes to microtransactions. You know, you have the game, you stop charging for it, you make the game free, but then you add microtransactions to keep it funded. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but that's not pay to win, like the hats.
No, exactly. But all you're buying, I mean, you can buy new guns, and those guns
Yeah.
may give you a slight advantage in certain situations, but they're no better or worse than the other guns. They're just slightly different variations of
It's
them.
like apparently Loadout has a really good system with.
Yeah, again, loadout, free to play with
Yeah.
microtransactions in there, but not pay £30 and then pay extra money to win and then do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And it just annoyed me that whilst I haven't got a problem with microtransactions per se, I do have a problem with the way they're implemented.
On this. Oh, never mind. Oh wait.
What?
I was gonna say something.
Say it.
Okay, well, there's a Minecraft server that I used to play on, and how they handle microtransactions is basically you don't pay to win. It's not a pay-to-win server, but you pay like monthly or 3 months or a year. I did it for a month, and it was like $10.
Right.
And basically, you get an exclusive item. The item I got was a snow globe that makes it rain when you click it. So that's cool. It doesn't actually help you at all. You get exclusive first view at the new game modes they add. So like you get to see it a few months before everyone else. You get to help them iron out all the issues, but you never actually pay anything to win.
Yeah, I
And
paid
it's a
for
really
VIP
good system.
in
It's a
the
good
Hypixel
system.
server.
It's a good system.
I'm not sure about it all. I'm with Thaggar on this one.
Yeah, microtransactions are poop.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, sometimes if like I say, if you wanted to buy a new hat or a new pair of shoes, and that's cool. You're not getting any advantage over anybody else. It's fine. But if you can buy
Except
a massive
fashion
gun-
wise.
well, except fashion wise, obviously.
I
mean,
generally don't like the free to play concept. I really don't. I just want to pay a certain price for a game and then be
Yeah.
able to play all of it.
I like that.
I don't
idea.
want any
True.
of the shenanigans free to play and then pay a little for this and a little for that. Maybe I'll end up paying less.
Minecraft.
Yeah, sure, but
Yeah.
I'd rather just pay a full price for a normal game and then play it and get everything.
True.
Minecraft. That's what Minecraft is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or any normal good old game.
Yeah. Did you hear what Notch said about Mojang and all?
No.
He said that the day Mojang stops making a profit from Minecraft, the day they don't have another sale, 10 years after that, if they don't come up with another game, he's shutting down the company.
Oh, really?
Well, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. I mean, he's gone a long way on Minecraft and hasn't done much else.
Yeah, like he started a game and then he decided to not do it.
Well, it's
Don't
because
they have
someone
scrolls
stole
in
the code,
Cobalt
didn't
or
they?
something?
I don't know. I wasn't ever up to date. It was like that 01 something. It's a weird name.
Yeah, it was a fully programmable thing, wasn't it? And it was someone stole the code and released the game.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
so.
Really?
Yeah,
That totally sucks.
yeah. So he binned it.
Oh, no.
But
Well, yeah,
I mean, he's got to come up with more ideas. I mean, he doesn't need to. I mean, Minecraft's made him stinking rich. He doesn't need to do anything now.
Yeah, true.
He doesn't. The current developers, though, they haven't added a ton. Like, I might be pushing away from the topics, but that vanilla server I was mentioning that we might talk about later
We
or
might
now,
talk
whatever.
about later.
Yeah, everyone's bitching about it because they're like, we need to get a vanilla server 1.8 comes out, and there's no big difference in 1.8. Like I'm always up to date.
I have stopped with Minecraft updates since I don't know last Tech It update 1.64 whatever that was.
Yeah, that's fine. They haven't added hardly anything.
Yeah.
Like in
They've added
1.8,
lots of random shit. I've seen all those bloody snapshot videos.
in 1.8 they added like 4 new blocks of stone stuff that all look terrible. They all look really bad compared to all the other block. Whoa. What was
Damn.
that?
I don't know what that was.
I think that was Alex.
Was that Alex? Is he still with us? He might not be with us. He might come back. We'll see.
Okay.
But I don't know what I was saying.
What they added to 1.8.
Yeah, and they added a slime block that like moves blocks around with it.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Alex is burning to death.
Yeah.
All right, Alex has got a smoke alarm going off. So this is this is actually from Mojang themselves. They've added the blocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They got the code for the new block, the slime one, from another Minecraft community.
I mean, anything they seem to be adding at the moment seems to be purely to help map makers.
Yeah,
Right.
it sucks balls because
It's
there's
not
nothing
it's not
for actual players.
vanilla gameplay. It's
They
purely
haven't added. They need to add more mobs, in my opinion. More tools, more customization with the tools is what I'm talking about.
for yeah.
Sure.
Kind of like Tinker's Construct is for a beautiful mod because it has that level of customization.
Yeah, but when you think about it, they probably will go down that route with some sort of Tinker's type thing. But look how long it took them to get horses in the game after Mo Creatures had been released, because it's basically just Mo Creatures horses, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
All right, I'm looking at my PC list. Real
took
quick.
a
Thaggar,
long,
what'd you
long
say
time.
about the power supply? What was it called? What company?
Corsair.
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 Other power supply companies are available.
They're just
No,
not
no,
as good.
no. You're advertising.
No. All I'm saying is go onto any PC supplier you like and just look for the non their own brand power suppliers. Because like I said, I don't know how it works, but there's some kind of loophole in the law. It's the same with that the PMPO stuff on speakers. You can say, it does it outputs 2,000 watts, but reality it only outputs at 1,500 because this way that this stuff's measured. So if you buy a cheap power supply that's rated at say 500 watts, you put it in your machine, you put everything together, you turn it on, all of a sudden you get a brownout. Because basically, while it's saying it's running at 500 watts, in reality it's only putting out barely 300. So as soon as you turn the graphics card on and you fire the game up, the card tries to get enough power to do everything, and it just falls over because there's not enough power. So with power supplies, you always want to have far more than you're ever going to need. And then you've got it on tap. So if in 5 years' time, if a massive graphics card comes out, you can just whack it in, turn it on, no problems.
Yeah.
You're never going to have to worry about it ever again. But
We're
then
back
again,
to power supplies.
Yeah.
yeah. So then, but then again, you don't want to buy one that's got 1,200 watt because they're massive and you don't need that much power. So you've got to try and think, well, what am I going to need in a couple of years? But again, don't buy something that's ridiculous, but don't buy something that's really cheap either.
Thanks,
kind
Dad.
Of find a nice middle ground. There you go.
Spend your pocket money wisely.
How about that Call of Duty
Trailer.
trailer?
Advanced
Yeah.
Warfare
Speaking of pockets,
with Kevin Spacey or whatever his name is.
I love Kevin Spacey. I think he's awesome.
Yeah. Is he Call of Duty awesome though?
Well, the problem is, the Call of Duty isn't really the benchmark of being awesome anymore, is it? This is a problem.
Well, that's what they're hoping for with this one, isn't it? 'Cause it's a new
Well, actually,
development
what
company
many
doing
people
it.
are hoping for is that this one was going to be alright, but this means Treyarch has one more year to develop their game,
Yeah.
and they hope the next one after that is going to be awesome because Treyarch is usually the best developer.
See, I disagree. I hate Treyarch. I don't like what they do to Call of Duty. I prefer
Why?
Infinity Ward because,
Like-
in my opinion, the best Call of Duty was the first one because it was awesome. I love
Right.
that game. I played that game for hours, hundreds of hours, and you had the
I've never played Call of Duty 1, 2, or 3.
See, no
so...
one's ever played the original one. This is what. No offense to you, but this is what winds me up. Everyone goes from Call of Duty and they benchmark it from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and they go, "Oh, it was great because you had fucking lasers on the guns and whatever."
That offends me.
Well, good. You should be offended because no one's ever played the very first one, the thing that kicked the entire thing off, and that was made by Infinity Ward, and it was awesome because you had you had the Americans, you had the Russians, and you had the Was it British?
Dunno.
Yeah, you had the SAS in there, and it all went through all the different stages of the wars, and it was great fun. And then,
but you're not gonna if you're young, you're not gonna go, oh look, this is really old game, I'll buy that one and play that. No,
no,
buy
that's
the newest
fine.
one that
I
you
get that, but everyone goes, okay, well, Call of Duty, as far as they're concerned, from their age point, started at Modern Warfare 1, which was Call of Duty 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think of Call of Duty.
Well,
2,
most Call of Duty players have started with that game, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But that was Infinity Ward, which I think was great. I think that was one of the better ones as well. The Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, and then you had Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 12, and then it all went a bit mad, and I kind of lost the track of it.
I really liked Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and World at War, which are all the 3 Treyarch games.
See, I'm
the
completely
ones.
different.
But anyway, it doesn't really matter because everyone's going to buy it and play it anyway.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna.
I mean,
buy it,
they always talk about what's going to be the next COD killer, and there isn't going to be one because people are always going to buy COD and they're always going to play COD.
They got the
This is
hardcore fanboys.
Yeah.
Even though after COD Ghost, there's quite a lot of people that might not buy it anymore because that one was.
I still
terrible.
think they will. I still think they'll go out there and buy
go
it.
back. So everyone's, I'm gonna boycott EA, and then they go back and buy all the games.
Sales are slowly going down. They are.
Good.
Black Ops 2 was the peak.
I still think people, they're not going to make a loss on it.
Oh God, no. I think the trailer was good. I mean, it didn't give anyway much gameplay. It just kind of it was quite a good trailer. I mean.
Hover bikes.
Yeah, exactly. It just showed you little teeny bits of stuff, and you were like, "Oh, hello, what's that? That could be interesting." But I think we're just gonna have to wait until we see some actual gameplay.
Well, yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
again-
I like Battlefield more anyway.
I'm probably going to buy it anyway, just so that, I mean, it'd probably look good on the channel.
Yeah,
Bit of
I
gameplay
might-
and
I
multiplayer
may or may not
gameplay,
buy it.
innit?
I'll wait till it's out and see what it's like.
Because it's a laugh having the multiplayer gameplay.
Because I didn't buy Ghosts and
No, I didn't buy Ghost.
I did.
My friend went hardcore on that. He's got the giant poster from like buying it super early months before. He's got the necklace thing, like that steel necklace.
Well, for
Got the
Ghosts.
little case for it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've
Yeah,
got
he's-
Battlefield 4 poster on my wall.
He's a
Really?
hardcore Call of Duty guy.
Does that have bugs in it as well?
To us, I experienced not many of the bugs that everyone keeps complaining about. I've not experienced many bugs at all.
German efficiency?
I've played it once and
Yeah.
got shot to death and never played it again.
Good.
This is one of the reasons why I haven't put much Battlefield 4 footage up on the on my channel. Mostly because I'm poo at it. But then when I do try to record it, I'm like halfway through the floor, or I'm getting killed with one shot, and it was just a bit meh. I don't know.
Yeah,
Battlefield 4 was at a rocky launch. Let's be honest.
I've never had any bugs. I'm just poo at it.
Oh, okay.
Watch
You
your
just put
mouth.
any game, so you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh snap!
I'm proud of the level of achievement I
There you
can
go.
bring to the table. Yeah, I'm pretty consistent. It is consistent. Straight down the line, poo at everything.
there you go.
Isn't that what your
Everyone's-
channel description is?
Pretty
like,
much.
Below average gaming and everything.
Yeah.
Speaking of below average, did you hear that Apple want to buy Beats?
Damn!
Oh.
Oh, I had a transition set too. Damn!
It's transition wars.
Oh no.
Damn!
Go on then. This
No, I don't want
was
to.
this
Mr.
was you.
Thaggar's so good at it. He can
No,
take
this
it
is
over.
you.
No,
This is
it's your
you.
topic now.
Yeah.
topic.
So I hate Apple. I'm gonna say that up front. I hate Apple
Fair
with
enough.
passion. I hate their products. I think they recycle them. But they're thinking of buying Beats, and that's another thing I hate because I don't like seeing people with the Beats headphones around their neck, not actually listening to the music or anything. And
Well-
so it's like an all-around hatred fest for me because I hate both of the companies, and now Apple's like, hey, we might just buy this because we need more money.
Well, it's with Apple. Apple things are basically fashion accessories anyway. That's what Beats is. So it makes sense for them to have.
To us, I don't
baubles and
hate
trinkets.
Apple. Apple's not my favorite. I would not go with another MacBook again, but I do have a MacBook, and to us, I see why some people like it. Like my dad, my mom, and my brother all use Apple
I
products
heard,
mostly.
I heard MacBooks. I'll ask you since you said you have one, right?
Yeah.
I heard it's not good with games and stuff.
No, not at all. They
Okay.
don't play games. But I do have Windows installed on it. If I want to play games, I can switch on that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I do have a gaming PC. But like my dad, he doesn't play games on computers. So
Right. Yeah,
no
that
need
makes
for him.
sense for him to have.
And
it.
Apple is easier to use, and iOS, like what's it called? OS X has, to be honest, it's got probably a better layout and stuff.
It has
but
got a
it's-
better layout, but from an administrative point of view, if you're trying to actually
Yeah.
work the inside of the operating system, Apple
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
no,
absolute
they
fucking
don't
pain in
let
the
you do that.
arse.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
Apple is good for people who are not very good with computers in
Yeah.
general.
It's
Yeah.
great if you're no good with a computer, but if you actually want to try and achieve something with it, everything's got to be done
Yeah.
from the command prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute nightmare. And it's a Unix clone as well, which
Mm.
I haven't used Unix with a vengeance for probably 20 odd years again.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
different creature back then.
Yeah.
Commands are
Yeah,
still the same, but
My grandpa's wanting my computer to be Linux because he really likes Linux. And then I was like, oh, I gotta have all these programs like Photoshop, Fraps, what's the other? Adobe or Sony
Right,
Vegas, and
my-
none of
my-
those really work with Linux.
All the computers in the informatics part of my uni are Dice, which is a Linux thing.
yeah.
Yeah. They really like them for some reason. I don't like
Well, it's
them.
because it's a free operating system.
Well, no, all the normal computers have Windows,
Yeah.
but all the actual informatics ones for programming shit are Dice.
I mean, it's an easy operating system to program with. It really is, because the basic interface is a programming interface. So
yeah,
Yeah.
it's such a nice way of doing things, using shell scripts and stuff. But past the fascination of doing all that sort of thing, it's a pain in the arse. If you just
Yep.
want to play a game, you've got to bloody hack the game before you can get it to work.
Yeah. Just. Yeah. Apple.
Well,
and
yeah,
Linux
from a
aren't really
gamer
built for gaming.
standpoint, it's Windows.
It's
yeah.
hell for a gamer.
Well, Windows is trying to tie that down as well, aren't they? Microsoft are doing strange
No,
things.
that's why they're doing Steam OS.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that.
It'll be good. It'll probably.
I'll definitely download it because it's gonna be free, and
It'll be
I'll
good,
just-
but it's you're not gonna be able to do a huge amount with it.
well,
You know what I mean?
you're not meant to, really, are you?
Yeah, I
mean,
know,
it's-
but there'll come a time where in a few years' time they'll try and shoehorn things in because people will be like, oh, I love having this in my front room, but I can't do X, Y, and Z, and then they're gonna have to try and tweak and add bits.
But
otherwise
if
people are gonna stop using
it will probably be a basic derivative of Linux again,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's so modular. You can just it's easy to shoehorn things in. You just add a new module, plug it into the kernel, away you go.
True, but then the problem comes in the fact that a load of games aren't going to run on that system on Linux because they need access to DirectX libraries and OpenGL and things like that, which need to be ported across to Linux because they're Windows native,
Yeah.
and then you're going to run the problems of translation stuff. And it's a great idea, but unless they have support from like Microsoft and DirectX and stuff, and a lot of games just are never going to be on it.
It'll
Yeah.
work. It'll work seamlessly. Just you watch.
Yeah,
It'll be
fair enough.
fine.
It'll crash every 2 minutes, but it'll work seamlessly for 2 minutes,
unless they're planning on like clouding everything they've got.
which they
Then-
probably are.
Well, maybe, but then people are going to need hella internet connections to be able to do it properly.
I'll have
We-
good internet soon.
I have
We've
one
gone
of
off
them.
on a massive tangent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's
So,
just crazy
So that's
rambling.
what podcasts are for.
Yeah.
That's what's in the news. But what's in your channel's news, Furry?
Ooh.
Take that, Mr. Thaggar.
Oh my goodness me! I've been usurped.
Okay, channel news. Individual channel news then.
Start with you, Furry.
What's going on in my channel? My Sky Factory's going well. My Sky Factory's going very well. I'm very pleased with that. I think I'm 2 weeks ahead of what I'm actually publishing at the moment. I'm getting that much done on it.
Oh my gosh.
Typical you.
But I'm kind of
poop.
losing the will to live with my FTB for some reason, which is a bit of a shame, seeing as how that gets me the most views.
Furry, you
Yeah.
can talk about our new thing.
I'm going to talk about our new thing. We're going to do a new thing. That
Oh
was-
my gosh, that's
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, we're going back to Weird Ears again.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive content.
We're going back to Weird Ears, and we're going into the Yogscraft mod pack, the Yogscast one, the new one that they've got on the at launcher. So that's going to be good because there's a
good old
hell of a
at
lot of
launcher.
stuff in there that we don't know. The mod pack is enormous, and it takes about 3 days to boot up, even on my computer. The server.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
just-
no, I ain't touching that.
Yeah, yeah, you might not want to go on that one. Yeah, it's it's going to be good, that one. And I've also got, I've had a request from my subs, which is probably going to shoehorn into stuff that Sean wants to talk about. They want me to put up a server for them to play on with me.
Shit.
I don't know whether that's going to be a full community server or just a weekend play thing. Just sort of say, yeah, fair enough, got 1,000 subs here, let's all jump onto a server for a weekend and trash it, sort of thing.
Right.
Or whether it gets extended into a whole sort of community thing. I don't know. I'll have to think about it and talk about it with these people here around me.
Yeah.
So
many possibilities.
that's all that's really happening on my channel at the moment. It's all a bit slow.
Thaggar?
Me? What's happening with me? I'm waiting for some more games to come out. Like I'm waiting for Watch Dogs and Plants vs Zombies and
Them microtransactions.
And microtransactions, so I can cheat. Lots of stuff. I've got like a good 50, 60 hours of gameplay footage to edit up on the channel. So there's lots of stuff to come. At the moment, I'm going through the Bioshock stuff. There's some Tesla effects. There's what else is happening? There's some more MVM stuff coming on there.
Tactical idiots.
More tactical idiots coming. There's a whole playthrough of Blue Shift from Half-Life co-op.
Psychic.
It was Psychic. I played through Black Mesa, which is the Half-Life remade in Source. That's coming up soon. Lots of stuff coming.
Did you give away that graphics, that capture card?
No, I need to figure that out. I'm going to try and put up a video post today. Basically, someone won it. I messaged them. A week later, they haven't responded. So 4 days after messaging them, I also messaged somebody else in case the first guy didn't respond. Neither have responded.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, they're both nullified out of the competition now. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing that, I'm going to take everyone that left a comment on the video before a certain date, and then I'm going to do it live on stream. So
yeah, cool.
If you've done that, if you've left a comment, you get put in. Everyone joins the stream. We're going to use a Nightbot thing. Everyone will get a random number, and then I'll just hit a button. It'll pick a random number. If that's yours, you've won. You give me your details. Job done. That's the plan. So hopefully I'll give it away in the next few days. But I need to record a little thing and put it on the thing and do the live stuff. But
the stuff and the thing
and the stuff and the things. It will happen.
Yeah.
Very good.
In the near future.
You've got it all planned.
Johnny boy?
I like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Your turn now, Shawnee Boy.
I'm looking at my uploads here, and my channel's like dead. To say the quickest, my channel's like dead for now. I'm uploading one series called A Man and His Horse, which was me stumbling around like an idiot for the first 4.5 episodes, and then I found horses.
Now you're riding around like an idiot.
Yeah, now I will be. Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of a filler until I get my new computer put together, because Forge the Ion was getting too laggy, but the new version's coming out soon. Yay!
Woohoo!
Yeah, with 100 mods in it, so.
Holy shit.
Still gonna lag.
Too much.
And I've got everything ironed out. I got everything fixed, so it should work good. But
Can't wait to see that fall over and die.
Yeah, it might. I might have to remove some of the bigger mods from it, but. At the end of my 6th episode of The Man and His Horse, there's a little something in the last 2 minutes.
Something.
Turn down your headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
You have been warned.
You have. And I ran out of pictures for it, too, so... There's a picture of me next to a blow doll comparison picture later on in it, so... Just there. Okay, Alex,
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, okay, well, I'm finished with the exams for uni now, which means I'm off uni until September, which means I've got lots of time for YouTube shit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm gonna try and record more stuff. Everyone still watches Zoo Tycoon and doesn't watch anything else. But yeah, I've got shitloads of TTT footage from when Furry was streaming, from when Thaggar was streaming, from when Thaggar was streaming another time. Yeah, so much footage. And Civ 5 we still need to do a proper game of and not finish early. And yeah, there's Minecraft will be back with Furry. And yeah, Tactical Idiots will be back. We've only had 3 videos of that up so far, but
Yep.
we'll be back.
So I'm looking forward to all the exciting games that Sean's going to play when he's got a PC that can actually do something more than Minecraft.
I do have plans. I'm going to be playing more mod packs. I hope to join you guys in playing some real games.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yay, real games.
And I've been watching a lot of Gary's mod, and I don't even know if you guys still play that or not. But
Oh, yeah.
that looks,
Yeah, we played
that
it
looks
last night.
fun. What do you play? Do you play Prop Hunt, Murder?
Yep,
We
yep.
were playing
Yep.
TTT the other day, and murder, prop hunt, hide and seek.
What's TTT?
Trouble in Terrorist Town?
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
That one's great fun. Molly really likes the crowbar.
She's a little
Yeah,
obsessed
I
there,
wanna
isn't she?
play Gary's mod real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
you can
need
do
Gary's
that.
mod and Counter-Strike Source, or you get Gary's mod and then be illegal and get the maps otherwise.
Yes.
Gosh.
But we don't endorse that.
No, definitely not. I own them both.
I endorse
and I look down on everyone who doesn't, and
Cool.
I'll murder them.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to when we can all play a game together that's not Minecraft. That's going to be good.
Yeah.
Because even when Sean plays Minecraft, it'll still lag for him, and he'll play on tiny.
Well, yeah,
distance.
because we
I
usually
know,
use my
it sucks
server.
balls.
He gets massive transatlantic lag as well.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, once you've it's the thing with the PC is once you've ironed out one problem, you find another one. Like I did with my streaming, I ironed out the internet problem, so I can now stream. My fucking network card's going tits up.
Oh no.
So I've had to order a new network card that hopefully fix that problem, and then I'll find another thing that's a problem.
You're never gonna win.
I am one day.
Well,
I am
maybe.
going to win. I'm going to win.
That's
all.
like
One day
like
in
my-
40 years, when Furry's 80, he will win.
I'll be 81.
yeah.
That's how much I'm going to win.
That's kind of like yes.
Cool.
Well,
So
that, I get.
the last thing was Sean's idea about a vanilla channel for
Yeah.
subs for
Server.
all of,
Not
all
channel,
of our
Server,
people's
server,
subs.
not channel.
Sorry. Why did I put channel there? I'm an idiot.
Let's make another channel, guys.
No, we'll turn to
Another.
Scott. Yeah. Do we want a sub server?
I wouldn't mind. I've got
Could be a
2
laugh.
people that bitch at me in my group because they want a vanilla server.
I think I've got capacity at the moment, although my server is starting to be a bit laggy. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Toby and his girlfriend, or whoever that was, were lagging yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
but they were the only ones lagging, which
Yeah.
tends to imply it wasn't the server at fault.
That's true.
The problem is,
but the
I don't want
server
to
is
wait.
generally-
I don't want to burden you down with tons of servers.
Oh, it's not a
So
problem.
that-
I'm only running 4 at the moment, so
Mhm.
there is capacity.
I don't know
there.
how many subs I would have that play, and I won't play on it. I don't play vanilla Minecraft.
I
to be
don't
honest, I think
either. I like to play.
Minecraft is boring. So
I like to play modded.
Yeah, I prefer. I won't be playing on vanilla Minecraft unless it's sort of like I said, a big weekend playathon.
And then we'll have to pick someone to be an op on there. So
Yeah, but if you're
and
gonna,
it won't be me.
Well, you're not
Someone's
gonna be
like,
on there.
oh,
Yeah.
it'll be you, Sean. I was like, I won't play on there.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll need to find an op for it.
Maybe Scott if he wants to play on there. I don't know.
He doesn't tend to touch vanilla. He's into Agrarian Skies at the moment, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's
there you
on
go.
my Agrarian
I
Skies
thought
server.
he'd not be smart enough for that.
I don't know whether he's doing any good.
He
he's
just
on-
jumps off the island every 2 minutes. It's
Well,
like,
no, you can only die twice and then you're out.
Oh.
The server
really?
bans you. Yeah, you've only got a certain number of lives, and the more you advance in the game, the more lives you get, sort of thing.
Oh,
But you
right.
start off with 2, so if you die twice before you get banned, it's just insta ban.
Yeah, we
that
should
would've been
play that
horrible
then,
for
Furry, 'cause
Skyblock
we'll be
Furry.
out.
The amount of times I spawned off the island
Yeah.
and died, we would have been done so much.
Well,
better.
that was the problem when I first set it up
Furry.
as a, because Alex wanted to play it, and I set it up as a multiplayer server before it was ready to be multiplayer, and you did just spawn in the void, drop twice, and that was it. You were banned.
Remember
Well, that was
Furry,
fun.
when we played Skyblock as well? We died so much.
Yes. They
Furry
were-
died so much this last time. My goodness.
Not as much as someone else though.
He killed all the chickens.
I never touched the
Yeah.
chickens. You were the chicken
Most
murderer.
most of Furry's deaths from our Skyblock experience came from accidental pushes. Accidental pushes.
That seems to be a theme whenever I play Skyblock with someone. I die, but
think-
it's not always my fault.
You'll always get murdered in Minecraft one way or another.
When you play with these 2 bastards, you will, yeah.
How about you play with us at the same time?
Oh my gosh, that'd be genius. All 4 of us on one skyblock.
That would be well. Let's do Sky Factory.
Sean,
All 4 of us
you
on
go,
one
you go
tree.
for Furry, I'll go for Thaggar.
Hey.
Off-wise.
Just jump across the table and smack. I'll dive across the table at him.
Can we do instead of Skyblock, Sky Table, and we start off with just this table?
The Sky
I'm in.
table.
I'm in.
I
make
am
it happen.
too. I could actually play it.
Hey!
It would need to be made of dirt, though. unfortunately.
Well, no, we can have the table on the island, like somewhere.
Oh, the Yogscast are doing Agrarian Skies, aren't they? And they cheated so much because they gave themselves a huge pile of dirt.
They always cheat. It's the
Oh.
Yogscast way. I remember in like the one of the Minecraft episodes, I think it was the MoonQuest one. It's like, we won't cheat as much anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yogscast guarantee.
Yeah.
5 minutes later. Oh,
Put
you're
yourself
gonna have
in
to go to
creative mode.
to get your stuff back.
Cheats.
Yeah.
I did that like twice on my server because I was at bedrock and I tried doing something and it put me under the bedrock and I lost everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's kind of, yeah.
I did on my Sky Factory. Because you build everything out of half slabs so nothing spawns. I didn't realize with the gravestone mod, when you die on a half slab, the gravestone appears underneath the half slab.
Oh.
So I thought
Oh,
I'd lost
right.
everything and it had just fallen into the void. But then I was messing around underneath the surface a bit later on, and I found the
It's like, hey,
gravestone with all my stuff. Yay!
Should we wrap it off?
We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
wrap
it's
it up.
been about an
Yeah.
hour.
Wrap it
Yeah.
up?
Crazy.
Well, yes. In that case, thank you for sticking with us for as long as you've stuck with us. And
And-
So
If
the
you-
first 2 minutes.
yeah,
And if you want to give us a topic for next time, you can put it in the comments below.
yep. Comments, because we still haven't sorted out the email address because I can't remember what the channel's called.
Yep.
And make sure you smash that like button.
Oh yeah.
Like. Cool. Ta-ta for now.
Toodles.
Ta.